Angelo, Eva, Maria, Fisan, Nabil, how are you all?
Fine, ma'am.
Fine, ma'am.
We missed our first period. Okay. Here's some network issue, that's why. Okay. So, last day we discussed about the zeros of a cubic polynomial, isn't it? Alpha, beta, gamma. I gave that
Yes,
definition.
ma'am. Alpha.
Alpha, beta, and gamma also. 3 zeros. That, check your note. Did we discuss the zeros of a cubic polynomial alpha, beta, gamma also? Third?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, okay, okay. So only, okay, we will do now. Okay, so last classes we have studied for a quadratic polynomial, let alpha and beta are the zeros. Then alpha plus beta equal to what? Alpha plus beta equal to sum of the zeros equal to relation minus b by a. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. And what is alpha beta? Alpha beta is c by a. Alpha beta equal to c by a. This is for quadratic polynomial. That is ax square plus bx plus c. Such polynomials. Quadratic polynomial general form is ax square plus bx plus c. For this type of polynomials, let alpha and beta are the zeros. Then alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros equal to minus b by a, and product of zeros alpha beta equal to c by a. This is for quadratic polynomial. Now we are moving to cubic polynomials. Cubic polynomial degree will be what? Cubic polynomial degree 3. Cubic polynomial 3. Now we will consider a cubic polynomial. Consider a cubic polynomial. Consider a cubic polynomial p of x equal to, consider a cubic polynomial p of x equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Since it is a cubic polynomial, power of x is 3. Then from that it was reducing ax cube, bx square, cx, then 1. So ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus 1 is a cubic polynomial. And let alpha, beta, this is gamma. Next term, next letter from Roman alphabetics. Alpha, beta, what is the next one? Alpha, beta,
Gamma.
gamma. It is gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros. Are the zeros of p of x. Are the zeros of p of x. Then sum of zeros alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to, as our quadratic polynomial, b minus b by a, then taken 2 at a time. Zeros taken 2 at a time. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Gamma alpha equal to c by a, and taking 3 at a time, that is product alpha beta gamma equal to minus d by a. Minus d by a. So alpha beta gamma equal to minus b by a, and alpha plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, taken 2 at a time because we have 3. From that we are taking 2 at a time and adding alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equal to c by a, and alpha beta gamma, product of 3. equal to minus d by a. Kisan, read.
P of x equal to x cube plus bx square plus a cx plus t. Let alpha, beta, gamma are zeros of p of x. Gamma p is equal to gamma.
No need to read that. No, I just wrote what is gamma. No need to read this.
Then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus ba.
B by A minus B by A. B by A.
Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma. The alpha is equal to c by a. Alpha beta gamma is equal to minus c by a.
Lena, read.
Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. Alpha into beta into gamma is equal to minus d by a.
Alicia, read.
P h is equal to a h cube plus b h square plus plus d. Let alpha and beta are
Gamma is the alpha, beta, gamma.
Gamma are the zeros of px. Then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to negative b by a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. Alpha beta gamma is equal to negative d by a.
All of you write 3 times now itself. This formula is very important. Write 3 times.
Ma'am, Nihal is in the waiting room.
Okay. All of you write 3 times.
Ma'am, what do we write 3 times?
This alpha, first you write p of x. P of x equal to ix cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Then alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to minus b by a. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equal to c by a. And alpha beta gamma equal to minus d by a. That also you have to write.
Ma'am, this is all one equation.
Yes, equation.
Ma'am, we are going to write that 3 equations only.
What?
Ma'am, that 3 equations.
Yes, right. Write the 3 equations.
Ma'am, can you share the screen?
Ma'am, last.
Okay.
Last.
Can you scroll this much? Okay.
Ma'am, last.
This one.
This one,
Ma'am, P negative P into -1.
In between others, go through the answer and find out whether any doubts are there.
Can you move little?
Sure. Little down or up.
Down, down.
Ma'am, last one I cannot see.
P of -1/3 equal to 0. That is the last line. P of -1/3 equal to 0. So what we got? We got P of, first we got P of 3 equal to 0. P of 3 equal to 0. P of -1 equal to 0. Also we got P of -1/3 equal to 0. Therefore, these are the zeros of the polynomial P of, given polynomial P of x. So we can say that 3 minus 1 minus 1/3 are the zeros of P of x. Okay, because P of 3 equal to 0, P of -1 equal to 0, P of -1/3 is also equal to 0. So we can say that 3 minus 1 minus 1/3 are zeros of the given polynomial P of x. Okay, now verification. The relation, these are the zeros, that is alpha equal to 3, beta equal to -1, gamma equal to -1/3. Alpha is 3, beta -1, gamma -1/3. And what is A from the equation? What is A, B, C? A, B, C,
And
D.
A is equal to 3.
A is 3.
B is equal to -3. -1.
Huh? B
-5.
-5. Yes. C,
-11.
D
-3.
-3. So first we will take sum of zeros. Alpha plus beta plus gamma. Alpha is 3 plus -1 plus -1/3. That is 2 plus -1/3. That is 6 plus -1/3 by taking LCM. So this is 5/3. Alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 5/3. Now find what is minus b by a. Minus b by a equal to minus. B is -5. A is 3. That also 5/3. See? So we can first relation verified. Alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to minus b by a. First relation verified. First relation verified. Next, taken two at a time. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. Alpha beta means alpha is 3. 3 into -1. -1 into -1/3. -1/3 into 3. Alpha beta, beta gamma plus gamma alpha. So this is -3 plus 1/3 -1. So this is -4 plus 1/3. So it is -12 plus 1/3 -11/3. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is minus 11 by 3. Taking 2 at a time. Alpha is 3, beta minus 1. So 3 into minus 1. Then minus 1 into minus 1 by 3 plus minus 1 by 3 into 3. That 3 and 3 we can cancel. So minus 3 plus minus minus positive. Plus 1 by 3 minus 1. So C by A, alpha B, C by A is what? C is what?
11.
Minus 11 by 3. Therefore, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is C by A. Second relation also verified. Second relation also verified. Now product of 3, alpha, beta, gamma. 3 into minus 1 into minus 1 by 3. That is 1. 3 get cancelled. Minus 1 into minus 1, it is positive 1. Now minus d by a. Minus d is minus 3 by 3. So this is equal to 1. So alpha, beta, gamma equal to minus d by a. So all the three relations are verified. So we can say that hence verified. Hence verified. Hence verified. Okay, you have to write this question twice for tomorrow. Okay. Today itself, today before 8 o'clock, you must write. When I'm posting the names, not all are submitting it. Some will submit, others are not. If you are not responding to me, I will.
Then
Yes.
we can write and study in lecture note now. And we can write and study this all in lecture note now.
Not in a note. You can write in a rough book. No need to write in the note. You can
Okay.
write in the rough book. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now next topic. Next topic. Division algorithm for polynomials. Last topic of this chapter. Division algorithm for polynomials. Division of polynomials you have studied in year 9 standard in detail, isn't it? Along with we will study a small law also. Okay, division you have studied in detail last year, isn't it? Division of polynomials you have studied no last year, 9th standard. Studied or not? Division of polynomials studied no? Huh? Division of polynomials.
No.
No, you didn't study last year. It's last year's topic. 9th standard. Maria, division of polynomials you have studied last year. It was there in the 9th standard. Okay, anyway, we will do. Okay. So, division of numbers we know. Suppose we are dividing 13 by 2. 13 is the divisor, 2 is the dividend, and quotient will be what? 6. When we subtract, we will get 1 as remainder. Here, 13 is the divisor. 12 is dividend. And 6 is quotient. quotient and one is remainder. One is remainder. Also, we know that this 13 can be written as 2 into 6 plus 1, isn't it? 13 is 2 into 6. This you have studied in your lower classes, 6th or 5th. When you studied division, you have studied this law, isn't it? 13 equal to divisor will be equal to dividend into quotient plus remainder. This one you studied or not, Lena?
Yeah, yes.
Yes. When you are in 5th or 6th, you may study this. Okay. When we divide 15 by 3, what will happen? 15. Here, the remainder will be 0. Sometimes remainder will be 0. If all of you listen to the board, listen. No need to write this. If remainder is 0, 15, when we divide 15 by 3, we get quotient as 5. That is 3 into 5 is 15. And 15, and the remainder is 0. When the remainder is 0, Nabil, sit straight. When the remainder is 0, we can say that this 3 and 5 are factors of 15. 3 and 5 are factors of 15. Suppose 18, we divide by 3, 6. Remainder is 0. 6, 3 are factors of 18. 6 and 3 are factors of 18. If remainder is 0, we can say that these divisor and quotient are the factors of dividend. This is the case of Nihal. Look at the board, Nihal. This is the case of numbers. The same way, we can do the same things on our polynomials. Okay. If P of X is a polynomial, P of X is a polynomial. If we divide this P of X by some G of X, we will get a quotient Q of X and a remainder R of X, just like our numbers. When we divide P of X by G of X, we will get a quotient Q of X and a remainder R of X. Then we can see our, if it is 13, what we will write? Remainder 1. So what we will write? 13 equal to 2 into 6 plus 1. The same way, here we can write P of X equal to G of X into Q of X plus R of X. Okay. Same way, 13 is 2 into 6 plus 1. 13 is 2 into 6 plus 1. The same way, we can write P of X equal to, here 13 equal to, P of X equal to 2 into, so here it is G of X, into Q of X. So here it is 6, 2 into 6, plus the remainder, plus R of X. This is known as division algorithm. And sometimes this R of X will be equal to 0, or degree of R of X can be less than G of X. Degree of G of X. Degree of R of X will be less than degree of G of X. If it is greater, we can again divide. Okay, so this is the division algorithm. So write the statement of division algorithm. Write the statement of division algorithm. If P of X and G of X are, if P of X and G of X are any two polynomials, P of X and G of X are any two polynomials with G of X not equal to 0. G of x cannot be 0. Then we can find polynomials. Then we can find polynomials q of x and r of x such that p of x equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x where r of x, sometimes this r of x will be 0 or degree of r of x less than degree of g of x, right? This is the division algorithm.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
what is written after or R of x equal
Or
then after that which will
degree of r of x. Clear?
Ma'am, can you scroll top?
Huh?
Top.
Down.
Starting.
Starting. This is the starting. It is there if p of x and g of x. This is the starting. P of x and g of x are any two polynomials with g of x not equal to 0. Then we can find a polynomial. You must by heart this. Okay. This division algorithm, sometimes it may be asked the state division algorithm. So you have to write. Okay, Raya, read division algorithm. Raya.
if P of x and G of x are any two polynomial with G of x not equal to 0, then we can find polynomials Q of x and
Read.
then we can find polynomials Q of x and R of x such that P of x equal to G of x into Q of x into R of x, where R of x equal to 0 or degree of R of x not
Less than.
less than degree G of x.
Okay, Delvin, read.
If P of x and G of x are any two polynomials with G of x equal to 0, then we can find polynomials P of x and such that P of x equal to G of x into